Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, man. I heard that PSVR 2 thing has they finally been a release date for us. I want to kind of see if I can check it out. They got any videos on it or okay? So it's just let's take a look at the original video for it real quick. I mean, I seen it. The design looks cool and everything, but I don't know. We'll see. Like it might be comfortable, man. I use the Oculus, so I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of the Oculus. Controllers are cool. Now this is what I'm interested in because okay, you got the 4K display or whatever, so obviously you're paying for a better screen. I have never played specifically like crazy Oculus, you know, like I haven't did a little Link VR thing. Our computer ain't strong enough, but if I could do something like link it to the PS5 with this, it'd be cool to play in 4K. Like I definitely want to play No Man's Sky. It opens up the game, obviously. Finger touch detection. 3D audio, that's how they do a lot of 3D audio stuff for sure. It sucks that for stuff like this you don't really get to try it out. Like you can't do no demo unless you actually have the headset, you know. But the fact that I already got a couple games, like I would definitely play Horizon because I have not finished Horizon yet. I would definitely play it in VR all over again. I mean, it looks nice. This came out a month ago. I want to say I seen the design, but it came out a month ago. So let's actually get to an article or something. All right, so we on PlayStation VR 2 on a PlayStation site. It comes out February 22nd, 2023. So it comes out really soon. It's a lot of packed games in like February. It's a lot of packed games in February. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot. The next generation of virtual reality gaming, experience new sensations with stunning HDR visuals. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool though. I mean, I definitely want to play something like Horizon and No Man's Sky in virtual reality. I wish they would work with Oculus so they could give me something to that, but so I'm pretty sure that like, the screen and everything is definitely top of the line, but everything is getting so expensive nowadays. Feeling new rail. Okay, what's the price at? Where's the price? Let me see the price. Okay, is there no price in here? That price must be super high. I might have already like went past it. Let me go back. Okay, block PlayStation. $549. I think it's yeah, that's more than I paid for my PS5. Like, bro, what? How you have an accessory that's more than the system? Nah, this crazy. Nah, this crazy right here. $549, bro. That's almost $600 for an accessory that you cannot use without PlayStation. That's crazy. And they got pre-order. I mean, I know people gonna get it, man, because people already getting the little 1500 Oculus thing, so people gonna get it, but it's not for me. I want to go back and look at some of the games. I just want to talk about the price real quick. Yeah, $549 is crazy. So you get headphones, you get the controllers, obviously, and you get the headset. I mean, which is cool, but and they got a bundle with her, right? How much is the bundle? Okay, the bundle is a fat $600. Okay, so that is that Horizon? Okay, that's just gonna make me irritated though, because I was thinking I was gonna be able to play Horizon from like the original Horizon game and then be able to play everything. You might can. It might just be the name of like the bundle, Call of the Mountain. You might actually can play the whole game. I would actually want to play the whole game. Charging station for $50. So to get everything here, it's gonna cost you about $650 if you want to get the bundle at least. I don't know how many people going for that, to be honest. It'll be years before I even think about getting one. Like it'll literally be years. I'm not nowhere near getting one. USB-C is just cool. It's obviously 4K. I mean, it's cool. Okay, it's got Bluetooth, so that's cool, I guess, because Oculus doesn't have Bluetooth right now. Let's go back to the blog thing. I want to see the games releasing for it. 'Cause this is actually crazy to me, if I'm being honest. Okay, I do like this, the single cable connection. I know that it was like a couple cables or something for like the other PlayStation VR. I wouldn't actually mind doing the other PlayStation VR. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get way cheaper now, and you know what I'm saying, that should be pretty decent at this moment in terms of price. I'm gonna look it up in a minute, but wow. I mean, the 3D audio sounds kind of cool because you can kind of hear it with like if you get the special headphones, the 3D audio, whatever, you can kind of hear it. I think my headphones do 3D audio too, and it's definitely cool. It's definitely like gives you a sense of awareness, but not enough for me to be paying $550 for it for sure. The VR Sense, okay, got an orb design. I mean, the controllers seem cool enough. I like the controllers in the analog sticks or whatever. It feels like they just separated two PlayStation controllers. So even when you're not pressing a button, it allows you to kind of touch your fingers. You got the haptic feedback. They gotta have the haptic feedback with stuff for, especially with VR, because it's such an important feature for like PlayStation when you're not doing it off VR. You definitely gotta have it for VR for sure. Adaptive triggers and stuff. So if like you're playing as what's her name? The girl from Horizon Zero Dawn. If you're playing as her, It's like the more you pull the drawstring back, the more harder it'll get to fire. That's pretty cool. Controller charging station. This is what's available at launch. The both of the bundles. I would actually shell out a little bit of money. I want to see how that Rising game is, because with Oculus, I think Oculus is a good system, but it's not gonna be the peak gaming system it needs to be for a couple more years for me, you know. And PSVR is an accessory to the PlayStation 5, and to get both you'll need over $1,000, you know. So it's a lot of, you know, you won't even touch this unless you're in a certain price range, which I'm definitely not in. I'm trying to get the Steam Deck right now, and I ain't got the money for that, you know what I'm saying? So okay, so these are the games that we're getting at launch. No, and it's not at launch, but this is the games we're getting up apparently. So Call of the Mountain VR, so it's gonna be a whole different adventure of VR. I mean, I want to get this the play Horizon Zero Dawn though. So it's good because okay, I'm just scrambling. But when I mostly play like games on VR, it's like it's cut out versions of other games. Like Super Hot, I really had a lot of fun with Oculus, and it's a full game. But if you see like Horizon, this will probably be like a way shorter experience, just something that the studio just kind of cooked up to drop it. You know, it's set in the world of Horizon, but it's not Horizon. You know, I would actually love to play the game in full VR, but that's just me. No Man's Sky. I think No Man's Sky is like the whole game. I think that's like the whole game you can play in VR. I feel like that game was made for VR for sure. It's a fun game in general, but it'll be better in VR. I would definitely probably get a system, an older system, just to play with this. I don't think it works with PS5 though. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I heard this was actually a great game. So this is chapter 2. So I think they already had chapter 1 on the regular VR. I heard this is an amazing Oculus game. I do want to play it one day. I think it's like $40 on the Oculus store, Meta store, whatever you want to call it. I guess should be saying Meta now. Resident Evil Village. That looks like the actual Resident Evil Village. And to bring the entirety of the story campaign to VR, that makes sense. Yeah, Firewall, Star Wars, Tales from Galaxy Edge. Okay, that's I think that's the one on Oculus where I've never played this one, and I played the other one with Vader and stuff. But I think this is a good game. Demio. I heard this is an amazing game. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but in 3D and VR and stuff, so it's cool. All in all, man, you know, final verdict of the VR. I think it's cool. I think it's straight. I'm not gonna sit here and be like it's the best thing I've ever seen, you know. It's cool. I think it's going to be interesting, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I would be jumping in for $550. People will buy it. I mean, we'll get reviews and stuff on it, so that's good. But I think with Oculus, and to me, I don't even know what to say. A Meta Quest device or whatever it is, or Oculus 2, I think that's the best device to get. I watch movies in it and stuff. It's not the most comfortable, but it stands alone. You watch movies in it. You know, I play a couple of good games in it. It's not the best thing, but if you're just looking for an entry-level system, even that has risen in price, so I would just kind of wait, take a little break from VR. VR is one of the things where I keep trying to get people to get into it, but people kind of see it. You really can't see it from a computer screen, how good it might look inside or whatever, how it might, you know, hit you with something that you didn't expect. But with $540 is a little too much for me. I probably won't be getting this no time soon. But if you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed me looking at this little VR thing, subscribe down in the comments. I guess you can't subscribe in the comments. Like and subscribe down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next video.